Hey, it's Hollywood here. It's November 21st, and on today's episode of Underfunded, we're going to be getting ready for the second annual Don Ream non-wing sprint car race. It's a 25-lap event on November 30th at East Bay Raceway Park, and we're just going to pretty much be starting from scratch and building the car up from nothing. Now, when I say we're starting from nothing, I guess I really mean we will be starting from something, but the whole point of this Underfunded series is to kind of show you when you don't have the funds to do like these big race teams do. This is some of the process that you got to do to make stuff happen if you want to race. And if you got enough passion to race, this is the kind of stuff you got to do. So today we will be taking my 1980 Stanton chassis that I just got done racing at Marion County Bullring in Ocala, Florida, that I built for our vintage series. We will be taking the updated stuff that I've got on this car. Let's come around here. As you can see, it's the only thing old on this car is the chassis, really. It's got everything that a modern sprint car would. And we'll be taking the stuff I need off of this car. Sorry about the light there. And we will be bringing it over. Hold on just a second. And we will be putting it on this Top Gun car. This is what I mean when we're starting from scratch. Okay, we've already got our rear end in here, so I won't be needing that off the other car. But I will be needing the 53-inch axle that I've got on the other one because it's a non-wing race. Now this car is a Top Gun car, and that's the only sprint car series in Florida right now. This is kind of my dual purpose car. It either runs non-wing or it runs wing. And this year I kind of dabbled in Top Gun to kind of see how I did, and to kind of get a great start for next year, kind of see what I needed to do. So this will be this non-wing race will be the third race that I've done with Top Gun, and we hope to do decent. But stay tuned, and we will be starting to assemble this today. My other counterpart with THC Motorsports, Corey, aka Crash as everybody calls him, will be over after he gets off work to assist me. So hope you enjoy the build process. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off is we're going to be pulling this 53-inch front axle out and swapping it over, and I'm probably just going to time lapse this, so you ain't going to listen to my conversation as I do it, because I might be cussing it if anything goes wrong. So like I said, we'll start off with this, and we'll just kind of go to the back of the car as we go. Okay, so the front end is out of the car and on the ground. We will be putting that in the front end of this. As you can see, I've already got my torsion bars and stuff on there and everything it needs. So we'll be putting it in this car. Okay, so we got the front end sitting in the car. I still got to put the radius rods on there, but I've got to measure. So that's why I went ahead and stopped the time lapse on that. That way I can get my stuff around, because it's a different measurement than the Dara car or the vintage car to this Top Gun car. I got to find my measurements and stuff like that I've already have wrote down. And then we'll be putting the radius rods on, and I'll time lapse that also. But we do, damn pesky front wings getting in the way, so I'm going to be pulling it off and getting it out of our way. Alrighty, so the wing is out of our way, and we can get to the measurements and wash the rest of it. With the radius rods in now, we can start making our adjustment. The only adjustment I cannot make right now is my degrees that I'm going to have the front end at. I think if I remember right, we're going to be 8 to 12, I think, for non-wing. Don't quote me on it, but I'll find out for sure. I have to have Corey bring that because that's with him. But right now I can set the straightness of the axle. So come around over here. What we got is this hooked up to our motor plate because we are going to square the front end off the motor plate. And this is how I learned how to do it. I don't know if it's right or not, but this is how I learned how to do it. And the magic number we're looking for this car is 45 1/4. So we're going to put it right in line with this torsion arm. And we're going to come over here, and if you look in right here, we're pretty well set up on 45 1/4 to the front of the motor plate. So if that's good, we'll go around to this other side and be doing the same thing. Line with the torsion bar. We're going right here. As you see, we're just a hair off, 1/16. So I am going to actually, what was that? I needed to pull it forward more. Yeah, I needed to come more, so I need to go, I need to come forward. Okay, here we go. Probably that much. We'll check it. Nope, shit, I need to push it out. Sorry, my bad. All right, so that I'm happy with, 45 1/4. All right, so next is the rear end. Alrighty, so I've got the rear end square for the most part. I still got to put the Jacob's ladder on, which is just going to control the left or right of the axle. But forward to back, it's where I need it to be on the motor plate. We're looking at 39 5/8 is the measurement for this car on the rear. So with that being said, I'll turn around and show you here. So we've got the radius rod hooked up, and well, you can't really probably see them, but right here there's a little sight gauge. It's a bubble like you would see on a level, and that pretty much tells you that this is in line with the bolt down here, and that's what you want. And we got the 6-inch blocks set up here. Yes, I use 2x4s because I'm cheap. I can't afford the $100 and some odd actual magnetic ones, but a 6-inch block will work just fine. And so that side's hooked up, and so is this. I don't know if you'll be able to see this one or not. With the level there to show that it's level, the top is in line with the bottom. Torsion bars are set at 6-inch blocks, and you can kind of see here the rear end for the most part is square. Yeah, I think with the Jacob's ladder I'm going to adjust it left and right, but that ain't too bad. And what that is a Winters 486 rear end, and it's got the cap off of it because I got to figure out what gear I'm going to run into it. And I've also got to do a little work on the brakes, but that'll be another video, of course. But for tonight on this video, I think that's where I'm going to leave it off for now. Corey will be here in a little bit, and what we'll do is we'll go grab a bite to eat, and then what we'll do is we'll probably pull the motor and everything like that when he gets here, and that'll possibly be a video for the next day. Here's the motor. It's a Top Gun motor. If you want any information on the motor, I'm not going to give it. You just go to Top Gun's website and it'll tell you pretty much what we're running if you're interested in running with Top Gun. It's a great series to get off into. I hope to be with the USCS one day, and I know I'm probably not going to make it to World of Outlaws level, but that'd be great. So, but yeah, when Corey gets here, we'll be pulling this and be putting it over here in this one, and then it'll be pretty close, just odds and ends and stuff. And that will be it for this video of Underfunded. Appreciate you if you're watching. Like and subscribe, and definitely would help us out. If there's anybody out there that would like to help, we ain't gonna turn down nobody. And the next video I'll show Corey, and you meet him, and like I said, we'll be pulling a motor. Bye.